Hey guys, check it out. Today we're going to be building this epic floating world containing all sorts of biomes that you find in your Minecraft world. I'll take you through the process of how I got this structure to generate in Minecraft using Procedural Generation, and finally we'll transform this thing into the awesome build that you see right now. So grab your popcorn and grab your favorite designated beverage, and I guess let's get this episode started. So how did I stumble across this idea? Well, I was browsing through YouTube one night and came across a video about procedural terrain generation and how this can be used to create your own custom terrain for a video game. It was uploaded by Nova840, and in the video you can see him generate these epic voxel-based worlds which are all procedurally generated. That means when you increase the size of these planet-like structures, more terrain actually gets generated around the outside of the planet. This is a concept used in a lot of games like Terraria, No Man's Sky, and, well, Minecraft. When you load up a new world, only the chunks around you actually get generated. Then when you move further out into the world, you can actually see new terrain get generated around you. And of course, the world save increases in size the more you move out. So I guess that explains how the terrain gets generated. But how does the terrain actually get generated? Well, here Minecraft uses something called Perlin noise. Perlin noise is an algorithm created by Ken Perlin, which, fun fact, was actually used to create the textures in the original Tron movie. That's right. What this algorithm does is create a noise map of random patterns, sort of, which can be used to generate a terrain. The darker a color is on this noise map, the lower the terrain will be in this spot. So you can basically think of all of the bright spots as mountaintops and the dark spots as valleys or even oceans. Of course, there's a lot more which goes into generating Minecraft terrain, but this is a very simplified explanation of what happens on the core level. Well, how is this useful, you might ask? Good question. For the average Joe, probably not a whole lot, but if you're a nerd like me and you like to experiment, you can come up with some pretty cool things. In the video that Nova posted, he also provided the script that he used to create those planets that you saw earlier. So that was great. All I had to do was download Unity, download the script that he provided, and before I knew it, I was creating some planets of my own, which was really awesome, guys. But now we had to face another problem. How are we going to get these planets, which are created in Unity, which is a game development platform, into Minecraft? Well, I work as a developer, so understanding the script wasn't really a problem. I played around with a few ideas on how to get this terrain into the game, some being to generate my own schematic files, or I was even going to write my own mod to generate these things directly in the game. But in the end, I realized this would just take way too long, so I hacked around in the script a little bit and exported a list of all of the block coordinates that were generated in a planet. I took this list, converted it into Minecraft commands, and wrote a small program which can type around 250 Minecraft commands a minute. There were about 60,000 commands to type, so 4 hours later, I came up with this. Now, I don't know about you guys, but watching that was pretty satisfying. It's definitely not the most efficient way to get this structure generated, but it did make for a cool time lapse, and let's be honest guys, that's really all that matters on this channel. After this, I played around with rotating the structure a little bit, but I only found out that the rotations didn't work out that well, so I left that. There were some blocks missing here and there, and attempting to smoothen that out just turned the cube into a gigantic mess. So we had the structure, I created a schematic of it and pasted it into a new world directly over an ocean biome. And after that, well, let's just say I spent another 4 hours decorating this thing. That's right. Whew, that was a long time, yeah. I wanted to add all sorts of biomes to this cube where each floating rock represents another biome. I started off with a desert and a mesa, which I think turned out absolutely insane, guys. I'm really happy with those, and I think those are by far the best biomes that we built on this structure. Later on, we worked on some grassy biomes like a spruce and oak forest, and later on we even added a nether and an end to the structure. If there's one thing I would do differently the next time, it would be to definitely add more grassy biomes, such as a flower forest, a swamp, and who knows, perhaps even throw down a few houses here and there so we can just fill up some more detail in here. There's definitely room for improvement, but overall I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I had a lot of fun building this. Alright, I think that's gonna be it from me, guys. I hope you liked this video, cause it was a little different than what I usually do. So if you want to see more, smash that like button and let me know what you would do with this epic structure. Who knows? If enough of you guys like this concept, we could build an entire world filled with these planets. There's so much stuff that we can do with these things. So yeah, smash that like button. Anyways, guys, have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the time lapse.